Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine, and I'm here today to show you some challenge entries. It has been a strange couple of months for me. I've really lost my crafting mojo, and things that I'd kind of committed to, I've not joined in with. Things like Cooking Up Crafts, Prompt, Woolly Steph Art Club I'm way behind with, Handmade by Abigail Designer Sheet I'm way behind with. And I know these things are optional. There's no kind of obligation to join in, and I will catch up. But I've just been trying to keep on top of my professional crafting obligations, if you like my design team stuff for the magazines and what have you. But I wanted to support these crafters because they always support me, and they are fantastic crafters themselves and deserve all the attention they get on YouTube. So the first one is Jessica Marvel. She's doing a birthday challenge, and obviously I won't post these until I know that they've received them. So I know that Jessica really likes Halloween, but I haven't done anything Halloweeny. Little nod to an owl here, but I've made this shaker card, You're a Hoot. And have I written inside already? Because we know that I'm very good at not writing. Yes, I have. Yes. And for Jessica's challenge, you had to make a tag that was 6 by 8 inches with all of your information on the back. And I've spent hours on this. I've spent absolutely hours. There we go. I think I've just got it more or less all in shot for you now. So it's one of my backgrounds, and I think I've used old paper, tea dye and antique linen to get the inky backgrounds, and then I've stamped with a little bit of my crackle stamp from my collection. I've used some funky fossil stamps, these little background stamps that are really useful. There's some stamps from Hazel Eaton, these circles and the lines. This face stamp, I don't know where that's from. I've had that a very long time. It hasn't got any packaging with it. I've stenciled in the background, I don't know whether you can see, with clear gloss texture paste from Tim Holtz. And yeah, I've poked a little hole through and I've cut some little tags. I am absolutely in love with this set from Tim Holtz. I bought it primarily for this, and you'll see that I've used it, but for this and for these little tags, but I didn't realize how many dies there actually are in here. There are 45 pieces, believe it or not. You've got a little star, you've got this, it cuts 2 at a time, you've got this little journaling card that will fit in here, these little cards, tickets, and I just love these little tags, and I didn't even realize that those numbers were in there. Yeah, so it's a very, very versatile set. So yeah, I've done those, and I've stamped from the Field Notes set here, number 74. Here I just masked off these numbers, and it's on the back there as well. These are little scraps of Tim Holtz paper that I've used something else for. I've got a little stamp here that says "Say yes to new adventures," and I've kind of hidden it with this foliage. And then today is full of possibilities. Some twine through it, because obviously I am paper and twine. I've used some of this that I showed in a Christmas collab video recently, this gorgeous paper that's kind of quite fibrous. And then on the back we've got a real change of mood, and I should say that I've made this out of cardboard packaging on the back, so it's all things Ashley really. I've made a pocket here, and it's got a tag within a tag, and this is like my other favourite colours. So I love my neutrals, and I've just carried on the kind of theme that was on the front there. This pocket has got washi tape on it, some rub-ons, yeah. And then this is obviously the other side of me that I like, my Lavinia. Everything about her was exotic. Not me, her. And if I wanted to add more bulk, but I didn't, I would have perhaps put some little gemmies on here. And then I've just decorated the back. I like the feeling of sun on my face, the wind in my hair, and spending time with honest, decent people. I admire creative people and those who put others first. My favourite creative brands are Al and Create, Tim Holtz, Graphic 45, Stamperia and Lavinia. My faults are that I'm lazy. I wish I had more drive and ambition, but I do try to be kind. So that's summing up me, because she wanted details about you. And then here I've put what I put on the back of my ATCs. I'm not going to share that because it's got my address on it, but that is what I've made for Jessica. The next person who is so close to 500 subbies now is Melus Makes, and she's also got a birthday challenge, and this is the card and envelope I've made for her. That's not on very straight, is it? Never mind. So I made this a while ago, and I hope that she understands how it works. But you hold the top and bottom of the card like this, and you pull, and then you've got this, and then I've written a message on the back, which I smudged because I used a white gel pen. But yeah, so that is going to go in its envelope in a minute, and I've just put a little note on how to work it. It's not a very good card, is it, if you have to give instructions on how to work it. Then for Mel's challenge, you had to make 3 notelets, and this is how I'm going to present them, so I'll just show you them. I've made the notelets out of Tim Holtz paper, the envelopes I should say, and just put a little bit of sticky there. And then I've used that funky fossil stencil that I showed you, along with stamps from the Tim Holtz set that I've just showed you, and I've just kept them all really neutral and simple. Which one shall we have on the top? Better Together, Thank You, or Smile? I think we'll have Smile on the top. So this is how I'm going to present them. We used to do little notelet sets like this of teeny tiny cards when I did craft fairs. So I'm going to put them on top like that, and I've got some twine. I'm going to tie like so. Tie a little bow. Easier said than done. There we go. And then I've made this little dangly thing using those gorgeous little tags from that die set. And the beauty is that they take up just little scraps, and I've put a little bit of ephemera on. So what I'm going to do is just tie this through here loosely like so, and there is my little notelet set. So that's the one thing. The other thing that you had to make was well, she said an envelope of scraps, and these are all scraps, but they're scraps of paper, but I've die cut a lot of them, and there's some little bits and pieces here, and I feel that the door is going to go in a minute because there is an Amazon delivery. It's just turned up. Hold on a minute. So I've just put little scraps in and little bits of vellum, little tickets. That was corner of a scrap from tag. I've cut a little ticket from scraps of paper. More vellum, a stamped image, and I've made an envelope from that die set. So we'll just put all of those things in here. So we've got little journaling cards, A little tiny ticket there, look. They're just so lovely, that die set. I love it. I'm absolutely obsessed by it. And this is Tim Holtz paper that I've used. And then this is, I think, Prima Marketing. A little bit of journaling card, but they kind of all fit in. Will you fit in there? Yes, you do. And I'm not even going to close that, I don't think. Or I might just put a little bit of washi on the back there just to close that. And on the front, I've just put a little bit of ephemera. I keep going out of shot. I'm really sorry. So that's that. Then I also did put together, I just tied with twine some bigger scraps, little bits of book page and what have you. And then you had to make 3 embellishments, and these are the 3 that I've made, keeping it all very much in the same kind of colour palette. So I've just got to think about how I'm going to present those. I might make a little box actually. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. So that is that. I will obviously link Melus Makes and Jessica Marvel Crafts down below. Do go and check them out, but I know that all of you that are subscribed to me know them anyway. If you liked this artistic share, please do consider giving a thumbs up, sharing the video, liking, I've already said that, hit the notification bell, and above all subscribe if you're not. Take care everybody, bye now.